Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, and here are my predictions for this weekend's Premiership matches. Of course there are 4 matches being played tonight. It's a bit of a local derby, this one, West Ham versus Brentford. At the moment West Ham are 16th. They're not having such a good season they did last season. Brentford are 10th, and of course Brentford are no pushovers. They drew with Tottenham on Boxing Day, and of course West Ham lost to Arsenal. So far this season, West Ham have won 4 and lost 10, whereas Brentford have only won 4 and lost 4. It makes you wonder really what Brentford are doing. 10th, really, they're playing like this. They should be in the bottom 3, but they're not. Anyway, this one I'm going to go for West Ham 0, Brentford 2. Brentford to win 2-0. The other match tonight is Liverpool versus Leicester City. Liverpool are 6th and Leicester are 13th. Liverpool didn't have a very good start to the season, but they've picked up of late, and Leicester, of course, they had a poor start of the season as well. They were in the bottom 3 at one time, the early part of the season, but they're now 13th. I don't think Leicester are going to have a very good season again, like they did last season. So far, Liverpool have won 7 and lost 4, whereas Leicester have won 5, lost 9. And of course, Liverpool beat Villa Boxing Day, and Leicester lost to Newcastle. In this one, I'm going to go for Liverpool 2, Leicester 0. Liverpool to win 2-0. Tomorrow's matches: Wolves versus Manchester United. Well, Wolves won Boxing Day against Everton, and of course Man United won as well. They beat Nottingham Forest. Wolves at the moment are 3rd from bottom, whereas Manchester United, they're 5th from top. Wolves have won 3, lost 9, whereas Manchester United have won 9 and lost 4. This one I can see Manchester United winning. I'm going to go for Wolves 0, Manchester United 2. I'm going to go for Manchester United to win 2-0. Bournemouth versus Crystal Palace. Well, Bournemouth are 14th and Crystal Palace are 11th. Both these teams are struggling at the moment. Bournemouth have won the last 4 and lost 8, whereas Crystal Palace have won 5, lost 6, and of course Crystal Palace lost Monday to Fulham. In this one, I'm going to go for Bournemouth. Bournemouth 2, Crystal Palace 0. Saying that, it'll probably end up being a draw. Fulham versus Southampton. Fulham at the moment are 9th, and Southampton are bottom of the Premiership. And Fulham were another team that I predicted would go down this season, but it doesn't look like them going to. It looks like they're going to have a good season. As for Southampton, I think that this might be the season that they go down. Southampton, I think Southampton's luck is going to run out. I know they've just changed their manager, but I don't think it's going to make any difference to Southampton. But you never know. There's still plenty of more matches to come. as we start the second half of the season in January. Anyway, I'm going to go. Fulham have won the last 6 and lost 6, whereas Southampton have won 3 and lost 10. Well, you can see the position that Southampton are in. This one I'm going to go for Fulham 3, Southampton 0. Fulham to win 3-0. Manchester City versus Everton. Well, Manchester City won the other night. They beat Leeds. And Everton lost to Wolves Boxing Day. And so far, Manchester City won 11, lost 2. Whereas Everton are in real trouble. They've won 3 and lost 8. It looks like it might be another season of struggle for them this season, Everton. They could well, if Wolves start picking up some results, Everton will find themselves in the bottom 3. And if Everton do drop in the bottom 3, I think they'll probably find them having a bit of a struggle to get out. Well, anyway, in this one, I'm going to go for Manchester City 4, Everton 0. Manchester City to win 4-0. Newcastle, Leeds. Well, Newcastle at the moment, they're in 3rd. And Leeds are 15th. I suppose you could put down to all that money they have, Newcastle. But I think a word of warning to you Newcastle fans. One of these times it's the owners will probably get fed up and walk away from Newcastle, and then you'll be back to square one again. Struggling, but so far you're having a great season. And of course the January transfer window opens on New Year's Day. It'll be interesting to see if Newcastle move into the transfer market. And of course Leeds, well, I did tick them to go down, but it could still happen. Anyway, I'm going to go for... So far Newcastle have won 9 and lost 1. Whereas Leeds have won 4 and lost 8. I'm going to go for Newcastle 2, Leeds 0. Newcastle to win 2-0. Brighton versus Arsenal. Well, Arsenal top. Brighton are 7th. At the moment, nobody can seem to stop Arsenal. Manchester City winning, then they go and win. I think this one will be a tough match for Arsenal. So far, Brighton have won 7, lost 5. Whereas Arsenal have won 13, lost 1. In this one, I'm going to go for Brighton 1, Arsenal 2. Arsenal to win 2-1. Sunday's matches. Tottenham versus Villa. Well, Tottenham drew Boxing Day with Brentford, and Villa lost to Liverpool. Tottenham at the moment are 4th, whereas Villa are 12th. Tottenham have won the last 9 and lost 4. Villa have won 5 and they've lost 8. In this one I can see Tottenham winning. I'm going to go for Tottenham 2, Villa 0. And finally, Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. Of course, at the moment, Forest are 2nd from bottom, where Chelsea, they're 8th. Of course, Forest lost to Manchester United, and Chelsea beat Bournemouth. This one I'm going to go for Forest 0, Chelsea 2. Chelsea to win 2-0. Well, that's the end of my predictions for this weekend's Premiership matches. Like, comment and subscribe, and whichever team you support, Happy New Year.